Hit. Oh, that's better. Hit, hit. Let's do it again. All right, let's talk about what this is. Hit, hit, so I'm pushing. That's always been my problem. Oh man, I can taste the lead in the air. I forget what it was. Anyways, the point is these are inside the head. They're centrally placed, so that's good. That's what I'm after. Okay, what am I doing? It's cold out here. It's getting rapidly dark out here. You can see the sun is setting. I would frankly rather be home with my wife, but I needed to come out here and mark some trees for the extended overland course. Oh, it's getting cold. My friend Colton is coming out to cut the trail through tomorrow, and I also wanted to just get some trigger time. There's only so much sling making I can do in one day, and then my hands kind of get a little worn out, so I wanted to come out here and put the work in. So, as you guys know, I'm always in the comment section, and several comments were said recently that brought some things to mind that I needed to cover for you guys, and one of those was training resumes. A lot of what I see, and I'm not the only one saying it, I talk to other instructors and they say these things to me, and they say, do you find that people mouth off at you? It's not so much that people mouth off, it's that people say, yeah, well, but, and they want to start arguing the point. And then they want to tell you about who it is that taught them whatever it is that they believe to be the latest and greatest thing. And I say to them, okay, but we're doing it this way. Guys, when I go to training, there was a training facility that I went to several years ago where they had us doing this kind of foolishness. And this makes zero sense. Because all you're waiting for is someone to grab your gun and pull it back and or clock you with your own handgun, then take your gun from you. But that's what the training facility required. That's what I did. And I came back to my home range, tried the techniques, and got rid of the techniques because they don't make any sense. And the crux of this video is simply this. It's in response to the comments that were made, and it is, guys, you cannot watch your way to excellence. You have to put the work in. I'm out here doing this. I've got injuries that I'm dealing with from my time in law enforcement, and I'm out here putting the work in. I make sure that I stretch out really well before I start doing this. I'm out here putting the work in. It's cold, it's getting dark. I'm really hungry because I've been working for several hours now, and I am out here putting the work in because there is nothing I can buy that's going to create excellence. There's nothing I can add to this gun that's going to create excellence. Nothing. There is nothing that I can add to this gun that's going to make it any better. Guys, this is about as good as you can get a handgun. This has a ZEV V4 connector, which means I have no speed bump on my trigger. And yet, everything inside this gun, spring-wise, is OEM. The connector is the only difference, and what it gives me is a trigger pull that goes straight to the rear. And yet I have the proper resistance so that I don't accidentally shoot someone. This is not a light trigger pull. This is all the Glock springs, everything is Glock OEM. But the connector, ZEV V4, which isn't made anymore, has taken that boop, boop, out of the Glock trigger. And so that, and of course the laser work from AIM Surplus, the slide from AIM Surplus, the 416R stainless barrel from AIM Surplus, target crowned. All the features are here on this gun. An optic, everything is here. But I have to put in the work because you notice, what do I have going on here? These shots should be central, but these two shots are off. Why? Because instead of aiming dead center, I pushed. Because it is just the nature of humans. We aim our gun and we push. Because our trigger finger, for me as a lefty, the trigger finger The trigger finger is really hard to isolate from the rest of the hand. So what ends up happening is, under stress, we do this, and which is why instructors will look at a target and they can automatically tell without anybody standing there, that guy was a lefty, that guy was a righty. And most people who don't understand go, how do you know that? Because lefties shoot low right and righties shoot low left, because righties push instead of pull straight back. And so the stack of training that I have informs me of what it is I need to do to fix the problem. And then I have to come out here and I have to put the work in. And I get into these conversations, well, mostly they're nose punching exercises, because people get on my channel and they start punching me in the nose and start calling me all kinds of dumb names, and they don't even look. One guy, I'd love to show you a screenshot, but I don't want to cause any problems. One guy went full retard on one of my videos, and I said to him, "You're ignorant. I ask you, please subscribe to this channel. It's not monetized. You're not putting any money in my pocket. Please subscribe to this channel and start getting into the playlist. Everything goes into a playlist with my channel, and you can find things more easily when things are in playlists, which means a lot of work for me, but it means benefit for you guys. And if you feel like having a short video, you can find a particular subject with a short video and a 15-minute video. When I say short, I mean 5 minutes. And then you can find a 15-minute version of the same thing, or a 45-minute version, or class experiences where the videos are an hour and 45 minutes or 5 minutes, because I break up the videos. It's work. I do the work for you guys, and none of this costs you anything. The knowledge that I have, I give to you freely. All I ask is, please accept what it is that I'm giving you as an option. Not the way, a way. And put the work in on the range for yourself. This is for you. It's not for me. It's for you. Put the work in. I know by this point the camera's probably beginning to struggle to even really record me, because these are not night cameras. Like I said, it's cold out here. I'm hungry. I'm tired. But I'm going to continue being out here probably for the next hour working. This is the drill. I probably should have told you this up front. This is a drill that I just came up with literally on the fly. 5 and 15 is one of my favorite drills of Dave Spalding's. 5, 5, and 5. 5 shots. 5 each. These targets are 5 yards from one another. They're 5 yards back. 5 rounds, 5 rounds, 5 rounds in 15 seconds. Everything is a multiple of 5. Here's the problem. 5, 10, 15. Okay. There goes one mag. 5, 10, 15. There goes another mag. So now we're up to 30 rounds. 5, 10, 15. Now we're up to 45 rounds. 5, 10, 15. Now we're up to 60 rounds. Oops. There goes a box of ammunition and then some. Or I can turn my back, set a 7-second part time, turn my back, the buzzer sounds, I rotate, pop, pop. I literally am aiming at the bridge of the nose between the eyes, which is why my targets have to have stencils on them. I'm aiming at the bridge of the nose. Pop, pop, and then I run. Stop, stabilize, set up, pop, pop. And then and I do this twice instead of 3 times, purely because I want to just restrict this to 4 rounds. The reality of the gunfight is this. If I center punch you, even once, frankly, you're going down. I want to make sure that I practice taking the shot and finding my shot again, which is why I'm shooting this twice. But I'm doing all the body mechanics necessary to survive a gunfight. Move, stop, stabilize, shoot, move. And when I get over there, I can either do the full check 360 or just stop. That's the other thing. I see this consistently, absolutely across the board in the industry. Guys finish shooting, they immediately just... I can name for you 5 channels right now, because I follow a bunch of people. I could name for you 5 channels off the top of my head, which I'm not going to do, because I don't want to offend people. People get so butthurt, and the next thing you know, it's a full-on a bunch of name calling. It just gets stupid. But guys, please be honest with yourself. Go to your favorite whoever and watch them. They finish shooting and they immediately throw it in the holster. That gun just got switched off. They finish and they switch off the gun. And what they're saying is, I didn't miss. I don't miss. I will not miss. But what happens in reality when you submit yourself to another instructor and you take from that instructor, and you sit at their knee and you listen to them, and they say, we're going to do this, this, and this. And I went to a class a while back, and we had a running man, and he wasn't running. He was just, it was a target. It was a target that was doing this. No, I'm sorry. Right, this way, right-handed. And he was, I think he was doing this to you with a revolver or something. And he was on a wheeled cart on a stand, and the instructors pulled him. They pulled him at this speed. It's not terribly fast. And I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna set a punch him. I'm gonna shoot him in the head. You know what I did? I shot and I missed. I shot and I missed. I shot and I missed. And I realized 3 rounds have now gone downrange because those rounds, one of them sort of skipped around here, not good enough. The other 2 flat out missed him. And I realized I now have to switch to center of mass. So I switched and went pop, 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 and hit him 3 times. But I think it was like 1, 2, 3 or something like that. Why? Because I had a larger area to shoot at. I like headshots because they're definitive. Headshots stop fights. We're not talking about killing, we're talking about stopping stupid behavior. If I hit this guy in the face, he's done with the fight. Anywhere inside of this area, you hit anybody, you instantly stop the fight. The command center is here, the machinery is here. If I disrupt the communication lines between the command center and the machinery, the stupidity stops. But I have to hit him. If he's moving, I really shouldn't be shooting at his head now, should I? I should be shooting at his body because he's moving. The headshot is for the time where I can rotate, identify the threat, and he's stationary and I can pop him. I'm going off in the weeds. I don't even know how long this video is. Oh, it's already too long. Okay, so the point of this, guys, if you're new to this channel, this is unfettered truth, unfiltered. I just give it to you the way it is. Don't really care if you like me or not, it's irrelevant. I'm trying to give you the knowledge that I have, that I've picked up over 83 classes since 2009. I got into professional training, not the garbage that I had in law enforcement. None of those 83 classes are counted. I'm sorry, none of the stuff I had in law enforcement falls within the 83 classes. Everything within those 83 classes is from the world of professional training. Honest training where you go and you pay a stack load of money and invest a lot of your own time and ammunition to learn new skills. As a cop back then, I was shocked to find out how much I didn't know. And I became hooked on training. And to date, we are now January 2nd, 2024. I have 83 classes and counting. Later on this month, I'm training with Shane and Callie Kerwin of Personal Survivor Solutions, and I'm getting my 84th class under my belt. I love to train, and I'm never going to stop. And I'm going back to do a class I already did before because I love to train. People, you need to understand, you cannot buy excellence. You have to put the work in. Wow, that suddenly got really dark. Thank you for your support of tier1citizen.com, your donations, your purchases of everything. Sorry, it's getting to the time of day where critters are moving, so I need to be paying attention. Thank you for support of my company because your investment in what I do allows me to bring data to you guys for free. So I'm going to let you guys go. As always, God bless you all. Get those guns out in practice. Have a good one.